In the landscape of the 2024 elections, cryptocurrencies have emerged not merely as a financial phenomenon, but as a pivotal element in political discourse, potentially influencing voter behavior and policymaking across the globe. This analysis delves into how cryptocurrencies might sway electoral outcomes, how political stances on crypto could define candidates' appeal, and the broader implications for the crypto industry. The crypto community, once a niche group of tech enthusiasts and libertarian investors, has grown into a significant demographic with political clout. Recent polls and analyses suggest that a considerable portion of the U.S. population, around 7% according to some estimates, holds cryptocurrencies. This figure might seem modest, but when translated into voter numbers, especially in battleground states, it represents a bloc that could tip the scales in closely contested races. For instance, in states like Pennsylvania, where elections are often decided by narrow margins, the crypto community's voting preferences could be decisive. The influence of crypto on elections isn't confined to voter turnout or preference alone. The industry's financial muscle has become evident through its political spending. Cryptocurrency-related political action committees have raised significant funds, aiming to influence legislation and regulatory frameworks. This financial firepower has not gone unnoticed, with both major U.S. parties showing signs of crypto awareness, if not outright support. The crypto industry's lobbying efforts have led to unexpected alliances, with figures like Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi supporting crypto-friendly legislation, indicating a shift in how Washington perceives this sector. Globally, the scenario isn't much different. In regions where digital currencies are gaining traction, like parts of Asia and Europe, crypto's role in elections might be more about regulatory frameworks and less about voter preference directly. However, the underlying theme remains consistent. Crypto's integration into the financial system could be expedited or hindered based on election outcomes. Countries like Japan, which has been relatively crypto-friendly, might see further advancements if pro-crypto candidates gain power, potentially influencing global crypto markets. The discussion around cryptocurrencies in the 2024 elections also touches on broader themes like financial freedom, privacy, and the role of government in the digital economy. For many crypto advocates, the technology represents a bastion against state control over money, aligning with libertarian ideals. This perspective has not only influenced voter sentiment, but also how candidates position themselves. Candidates like Vivek Ramaswamy, who pledged to protect crypto developers, exemplify this trend, where crypto policy becomes a cornerstone of a candidate's economic freedom narrative. However, the crypto narrative in elections isn't universally positive. Critics, including some within the Democratic Party, view crypto with skepticism, citing concerns over consumer protection, financial stability, and the potential for crypto to be used in illicit activities. This divide has led to a nuanced political landscape where crypto's role is both celebrated and contested. The SEC's actions under Chairman Gensler, perceived by many in the crypto community as hostile, have become a rallying point against what's seen as regulatory overreach, potentially influencing how voters, especially younger ones, perceive the Democratic stance on innovation. The 2024 elections, therefore, stand at a crossroads for crypto. On one side, there's a push for regulatory clarity and acceptance, driven by the industry's growth and its potential to revolutionize finance. On the other, there's resistance, rooted in traditional financial systems' reluctance to embrace a technology that challenges established norms. This tension is not just about policy, it's about the future vision of money and governance. The implications of crypto's role in these elections extend beyond immediate policy outcomes. They touch on the philosophical underpinnings of what money is and should be in the digital age. If pro-crypto candidates gain significant ground, it could accelerate the mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies, potentially leading to more sophisticated financial products, clearer regulatory frameworks, and possibly even state-backed digital currencies. Conversely, a more conservative or skeptical approach could stifle innovation, pushing crypto development and investment towards more welcoming jurisdictions. In conclusion, the coming elections are not just a battleground for traditional political issues, but also for the soul of the digital economy. Cryptocurrencies, with their promise of decentralization, privacy, and financial sovereignty, have inserted themselves into the heart of political discourse. Whether they sway elections directly through voter preference or indirectly through policy influence, cryptocurrencies are undeniably a game changer. The outcomes of these elections could define not just the regulatory landscape for crypto, but also set precedents for how technology and governance intersect in the future. This dynamic interplay between technology, finance, and politics underscores a transformative moment, where the choices made by voters and policymakers could shape the financial world for decades to come.
Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow with more great content.